Hello, brothers and sisters. I don't really do YouTube videos. I'm not into this, but I thought about just telling you guys this because I believe it is important. It has to do with God, particularly Jehovah. Christian. I'm Christian. I'm going to be talking especially when it comes to Christianity. But I believe that we were all created by the same God. So even though you might not be Christian, I really appreciate it. I'll beg you, just listen to this. It's not going to be that long. And it was about heaven. When we die, heaven and hell. And nowadays, there is a lot of theories and a lot of preachers that believe that they have the answer what to do to go to heaven. They might believe it because they have the Bible, or others might have the Quran, or they have their books. And when it comes to Christians, they say a lot about being born again. And I've come across with these Christians that they say that they are born again, so they know that they will go to heaven. They know that they will go to heaven straight away after they die. They show that they're going to heaven. There's always been this feeling when it comes to that type of mentality with me. I don't agree with them. It's not a big issue, right? But because there are a lot of pastors and preachers that they will tell you, in order to go to heaven, do this, and do that, and that's it. You're going to heaven. All right, we need to listen to our preachers because God, I believe that God works in them. They might not be perfect, none of us is perfect, but the moment they're right up there speaking to us, I believe that God takes charge, the Holy Spirit takes charge, and then whatever they say is going to have an impact on us. But I'm always thinking, Ken? No. Yeah. I'm always thinking, in order to go to heaven, I know that what it takes for you to go to heaven is not the same thing that it takes for me to go to heaven, because we different people and we have different lives and we have different talents. So God is not going to ask us to the same thing in order to go to heaven. But I'm wondering, would it be that God looks at the values, the heart? You must have the same heart as I have. You must have the same, as I said before, values and attitudes and and this type of personal criteria that guides us in life. Does it have to be the same? And I don't know. But I'll tell you what, guys. What I know is that we were born with this gift of prayers. God gave us this gift to be able to pray and be in touch with Him. Even though in the Bible it says that the person that blessed is the person that can believe without seeing or hearing. I believe that's what it says. Yeah. And even though it says that in the Bible, when it comes to God, it's a bit different. It's a personal thing. It's something between you and God. You need to be in contact with God, because I believe that God speaks to us in a different way. We have to trust in our pastors and listen to them, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's what you decide to do. It's your heart. That's why I believe in the power of prayers. Pray for an answer. Anything in life, pray. Pray. God speaks to us through prayers. Speaks to us. It's rather than waiting for God to speak to the pastor and then the pastor speak to you. Why don't you just go and ask God yourself? A straight answer for you, straight away from God to you. That's better. You know, because you might love like your mom, your dad, maybe your children or whoever it is that you love the most in this world. But if you die, you're gone. They might cry you for a week, 2 weeks, a year, but after that, they're going to keep enjoying life while you're gone. That's why I'm saying you might listen to them, to that person that you love, but at the end of the day, it's what God tells you. It is what God tells you to do. That's what you do. Prayers, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you this because there's a lot of Christians that listen like blindly, 100% what the pastor say or what the preacher says. Good, but have some sense of personal thing with God. Try to build this personal relationship between you and God. These people